afternoon. My name's Elliot, but they call me the Chuckles. This is just a solo queue game that I played with a friend of mine, Damp Dream. He's playing with Fortune. This was kind of a weird game. Like, I'm playing Sion, and we decided to go bot lane. We did this, and Damp Dream decided to play a AP Misfortune, which I know for a fact does work. So we were called trolls in chat before the game, but I know that it does work, and especially with Sion, it does work very well. This is just my first video that I've made, and I just wanted to put it out there because I thought this game was quite funny. I do pretty well, and the AP Misfortune, even though she doesn't get many kills, she does tons of damage. I normally run in there and do nothing. Whereas Sion, I'm playing AD Sion, but I do take a Dawn's Ring first of all. I like Dawn's Ring just because it gives me that extra burst to begin with at the beginning, and then also improves my mana regen. We have Trin jungling, and because this is normal, we're a bit lax about covering because we want first blood and everything like that. We nearly get it. I think we do get first blood in this game. This isn't like I'm not recording this live. I'm doing the commentary over the top. So at the beginning, I take on the role of a kind of support Sion, just sit back, just force the enemy to hang back while Misfortune farms. I think we've got a good team. We've got TF mid, who's always good. Okay, and here it goes. Like I stun Taric, I exhaust him and just start laying into him. I get stunned by Taric. Taric flashes, and then Misfortune flashes after him and picks up nice first blood. Now this is quite funny here. My stuns come back off cooldown, and I quickly go back in, make it rain. She cleanses out of it and has to burn her flash to get away. So all in all, a very good trade. I've still got my flash up, so I can flash stun later. And so we just port back, and because I didn't get first blood, Misfortune did, I can't buy any items, so I just head back to lane. I probably should have bought a couple of wards, considering they've got a jungling Rammus, but I thought, well, he's going to be starting at blue probably, and so it's going to take him a bit longer to get down to bottom than he would do normally. If he was sensible, he'd probably come down bottom a bit earlier, but I doubt it, considering this is just a normal game. So we can see TF starting on blue, Trin starting on blue, which I always think is a bit of a waste because Trin doesn't need blue to jungle. I always start Trin to golems and then go to wraiths. Now we're back down here. We're back in lane and just back to farming. As you can see, Severe and Taric are both like hanging back. Damp Dream Sam is missing a couple of hits. So like, there we go, taking a bit of harass onto Taric. Pardon me, that was yawn, it's a bit late here. So, I'm trying to do the shield prop where you wait for your shield, walk out, stun them and walk out and pop your shield on them. But they're hanging back, so just walk out, just try and get a bit of harass in. The thing about APMF is she can still auto attack and do good damage because she's got her passive impure shots, which not like passive but ability impure shots where it just stacks. So she's a bit like Teemo in that respect. But her ulti just does crazy damage when it's when built AP spec. So we're just trying to farm. They know I'm in here. Taric just CV'd the bush. There's really no point to do that. So now I've got enrage, I'll start farming a bit more. In this game, I really wanted the jungler to be the jungler was going to be Skarner, which I thought would have been a lot better. But I take some damage there. I stun Severe out of Misfortune's making range, and I take way too much damage from her and minions. Misfortune now is playing a bit cautiously because she's got no health. I decided that I need some farm as well because, well, I'm Sion. I want to get tanky, so I need to get some last hits in there. Now, I know, I suspect, or I can kind of guarantee that Tarek is across the bush from me, so I proc my shield, go in there to take him out and get stunned. I really should have stunned him earlier, but the whole point about it is that Tarek could have stunned me first of all, and so negated all my damage earlier. Oh, pardon me, I'm yawning so much, don't know why. So, this game, I can buy boots, 2 wards, and a health potion, just to give me a bit more sustain, and as you can see there, that's quite some nice damage from her. Considering all she's got is a Dawn's Ring and boots, that's a lot of damage, that's quite a reasonable amount of damage. So we can see Tarek's got warded, but our jungler's not been down anywhere near here yet, so I just come back into lane, into the bush, put a ward across, stun him, and then lay into him. I don't think we get the kill now, I think he flashes. Yeah, and Rams turns up. Rams taunts me, but Severe, instead of attacking me, goes after Misfortune, which I would not agree with. I was tempted, I was going to waste some mana on taunting Rammus, but no. I think actually I really should put a ward up top. So now we're trying to bait with bait him, stun him, and then walk so that he's going to taunt me. And then we see the TF ulti. TF does a really good job doing that kill. I just run around and make myself a real pain in the ass for Severe trying to throw out stuff and not targeting MF or TF. That was a really good exchange there. I decided to max my shield first. I don't know why I did that. It was a bit of a strange decision to do that. I should have maxed mine range first, considering I was playing AD. But I think now I don't know what to buy. I haven't got enough gold for anything really good. I'm thinking what I really want to get is Zeal and then Phantom Dancer as a starting item is always good. But I think I end up getting Phage first of all, just to give me that bit of that slow and a bit of beef, because I want to build Trinity Force first of all. So Tarek's come back into lane with boots, Fairy Charm, and more wards. So that boomerang just does so much damage. I think Severe went Dawn. Oh my goodness, yawning. It's not a boring match, I can tell you that. I think the Severe went Dawn and Blade spec. Nice 200 crit there for me. With just haven't got crit runes or anything. I've got pure AD runes. And so you see there, I was trying to bait Severe into using her shield. TF gets ganked mid. I think this is the stage where Ari starts to dominate our TF a bit. I think that gank kind of ruined his chances against her. He was doing quite well against her, especially with the 2 kills down bot. I would have thought him to do well. So what we're trying to push the lane in, so it resets, so they have to push back out. But as you can see, we don't quite get it to the turret before the next minion wave comes. So So the lane's still very pushed. Oh, so much damage from that. So what we do is we try and clear the lane quickly, so that the next minion that gets to turret and then gets killed. There. Yeah, Severe's got 2 Doran's blades and boots. Yeah, we said to each other that we needed to push the minion wave in, so that we would get, so that they would have to push out. Ari, I think, just needs a bit of toning down. As a champion, she's a bit too, I wouldn't say OP, but like when she's got her ulti up, there's nothing you can do. Like, you just have to, you waste so much CC on her, while other APs you don't need to use that much CC. Now, you see how much damage that did to Taric. If Taric had stood in the in her bullet storm, I think it's called, yeah, bullet storm, for the whole duration of it, he would have died. So now this is where support Sion is best. Using his ulti, just get him to stand next to you and just heal up. So good. And I think we can push this turret now. I think we push this turret all the way down. I don't know why Severe left. She knew that we'd just push that next minion wave in and just move on to the turret. So now I think the turret just gets taken down. Wasted mana by Taric, and there we are, the turret's down. Trinity is saying, I can't gank if you're dead, but then the whole point about ganking is so they're not dead. Junglers. I enjoy jungling, but I think it's more, you've got more pressure on you to do well than other lanes, because you've got to gank, you're initiating, you're trying to get kills, and if it fails badly, all that kind of thing. So I go back and buy a longsword and berserker greaves, just to get some more damage. And look, you just see flash and then stun. It's just, if she has flash and her ulti, there's nothing you can do about it. Vlad against Aurelia, I think our Vlad's pretty good. He's doing well. He's farming quite nicely. So we've pushed our turret, and we think TF needs a bit of help. He's died quite a lot to Mary, so we're just going to try and push the turret. Now this is a fail on my part here. I don't start my ulti earlier. Like we say, MF, Danbury says I'll tank it, so that I don't get the attack speed nerf, but I don't use my ultimate early enough, so he ends up dying to the damage over time part of Dragon's attacks. If I'd started my ulti a bit earlier, I don't know why she ran as well, because if she then stayed there, I still had my ulti running, so she would have got healed. It's nothing bad. TF's gone top, I think, so now I'm just going to take his farm, and I'm starting to farm quite nicely. And here, you might say, why does MF need blue? But it just gets her cooldown on Make It Rain down a lot more. It means that she can just spam her abilities a lot quicker. And APMF does work, but you need to. It's all about Make It Rain and the combo of Make It Rain into Bulletstorm. You need to get that down quite well, and this is quite a nice play by. So I have to flash to save TF, but then like we could kill him so easily, and then TF comes back in. It wasn't Ari that killed him; it was Severe's boomerang. And TF comes back in, wanting the kill, and just gives Severe a free kill. So now I go back, buy for H, and start working towards Trinity Force. I have got 500 gold, and I go, let's get a mana crystal. Always used to have more mana. And I think this is a good play by Vlad. I was very impressed by this. He gets stunned, and then he pulls, does huge damage, and then finishes her off nicely. That's Aurelia was dead. That was the one dead Aurelia. I think top turret gets pushed nicely. We're just winning this game. I think their jungler wasn't very good at ganking, and so ended up giving people free reign. Now this is quite a bad situation. Tryndamere, I think we managed to get Tryndamere out of this. Yeah, and then a wild Rammus appears. Well, not wild. It's like, I tank his thing, and then I turn on my ulti and try and heal up Trynd, but no, it doesn't quite work. So there, do you see how much damage MF's Bulletstorm did? I ended up stealing the kill in the end with my stun, but that wasn't bad. And then that was silly by she comes back to taunt me, and she just stops just inside my range, and I just managed to get the stun off. So at this stage I'm 3-0-5. I'm getting very very tanky. MF is 1-1-6, but considering that the death that she had was to dragon, she's damp dream. I should really say he's a he. I keep on saying she, and I'll say to him, come and help. Or I'll call him as she. It's quite funny. Okay, and that was TF getting caught out of position very badly. He says that taunt. It's like, really? No, that wasn't you. Now here, Trynd gets caught by all four or five of them, but it's Trynd, so he gets away, and then Ari turns up. Luckily he's got endless range, so he spins away, and almost gets us away, but not quite. So me and Misfortune here are waiting for them. I know we're on Skype, so I know that he's got his ultimate up, so we're just waiting for them. Vlad ports back for some unknown reason at full health instead of protecting the tower. So me, TF, and Misfortune have to protect the turret against them. TF gets absolutely nuked. We probably should have gone for Severe, but we were trying to keep TF alive. I get 2 kills there. They kind of target Misfortune instead of me. Don't know why, but we protect the tower and get 2 kills for it, which is kind of worth it. And then Rammus turns up. I get absolutely obliterated. Vlad turns up and takes Rammus, and then doesn't do anything else. We were questioning Vlad's decision to port back earlier. I don't think it was the right decision to port back. He had about a tiny bit of health missing. Maybe he wanted to go back and get an item. Maybe Rigel's Crystal Scepter, which is always good with Vlad. But no, I still think he should have stayed, protected the turret. If he'd been there, we would have got a lot more kills. We wouldn't have lost. We wouldn't have died. Misfortune TF from me. So Damp's item build on Misfortune start off with Dawn's Ring, and normally rush a quick Deathfire's Grasp, which just adds to our burst, and then go and build Hextech Gunblade, and then Rigel's Crystal Scepter into Deathfire's Grasp, and then I flash because I'm trying to type and going, why did you take blue from Misfortune? Which you might say, TF wanted it, TF wouldn't needed it more, but Misfortune had been tanking it and started it for so long, so no, that was Misfortune's buff. Tarek comes, starts poking around as we're doing Dragon, and then Trin starts going, oh, 3 of them round blue, like, say, I think TF comes up and ports into the middle of that fight up there. This was quite a long match. They didn't surrender because it was quite even all the way through, but when Sion's died once and has got 5-1-6, that's when you start to worry, and he's playing AD. I must admit, the beginning of the game was pretty weak, because I was playing support, trying to help Misfortune get her farm for the game. But then one thing about AP Misfortune is she scales off quite hard into late game, as I find that many AP do, especially in this meta where a lot of the junglers will go heavy health stack Atmas, Wartmogs Atmas builds. You get Gangplank with that, with Sunfire K, it's just loads and loads of health. Look how much health Aurelia's got, like solo top lane, you just end up with them getting so much health. And for AP people, it's quite hard to deal with, like you're very bursty, so like it's hard to get through them to the ADs at the back. And if you do use your moves on them, it's just a waste. But then also, like, Aurelia does so much damage. Like, then I use my ultimate to try and catch up to her because of the movement speed buff, but not quite. I didn't really want to go turret diving when the whole of the other team's missing. Now this fight goes quite funny. Like, we're trying to bait them because there's me and I think that there might be just me and TF, and then there's MF waiting to prime her ulti across the wall. I tank Rammus' stun, proc my ulti, and then MF Misfortune just goes huge damage across the wall. I have to quickly run over the wall, try and stun Ari because she jumps onto IMF, and then race back towards the fight. At this stage, this was such an easy win fight, and I just managed to escape the turret with my shield. That was a good team fight. Like, I'm thinking to go AP, but then I realised I got Trinity Force instead of Lynchblade, so let's go. I go Zeal and start building a Phantom Dancer. So at this stage I've got loads of attack speed, my ulti's doing crazy healing on me, and this was a bad move by TF. He had caused Vlad and Trint to all have to go back in to try and save him, and then TF just runs. TF runs, when it was actually those guys went in to try and save him. Vlad and TF are just running, and I probably should have gone up there and taken them, but I didn't know. I thought they were away. I thought they'd run, let Turin die for the best of the pack, and then Vlad does the correct thing. No, not quite the correct thing, and just gets an unlucky taunt on him. Oh, taunt, just kind of slow, kind of charm. That's what it's called by Ari. Charm on Ari. And I make sure TF knows that it was because of him, and then. Bit of a wasted ulti by Misfortune, but it's Rammus. Rammus will be stacking loads of armor. Now this is very bad play by us. We know that there's 4 of them there. I get absolutely nuked. We get Aurelia and Rammus comes back in. That was a very bad play by me. We should have left ages ago. TF just taking so much damage. So at this stage, it's TF uses his ulti, sees that Rammus is low, and knows that he won't be able to tank all of their damage. I don't know why TF didn't port somewhere there, but we end up getting a couple of kills. Yeah, we get Rammus because Rammus has got no magic resist, and then Aurelia comes back, and they know that they can't take Aurelia. So I thought they took Rammus then, but no, obviously not. Rammus just got away. Now Rammus has got Thorn Mail, and that's what, if he taunts me, I'll end up killing myself, even through my ulti. AP TF. Yes, TF is, I wouldn't say he's bad, but he just makes bad decisions. He's a good player, you can see that. But he just makes bad decisions and he doesn't have map awareness. Like here, he starts blue when they're all missing, and Damn Dream was looking at TF. He said, I was subscribed to him, he said he was looking at TF because TF stole his buff earlier, he was looking to go and steal that buff, and so he didn't see Ari and taunted him mid, and I get taunted as well, which was bad play by me, and I have to burn flash, but I just got to get away. I dodge. I know that she's going to chuck out a taunt, and I just get away from it. I make sure TF knows that he's crap, which is kind of, I probably shouldn't have said that, because looking back on it, he's not bad, but he caused other people to die, and that's just not what you want for a team from a teammate. I think this is they're just pushing down a mid. They're overextended. We know that Vlad's not there. They know that Vlad's not there. Vlad's up top. I don't know why. So what we end up doing is just I take too much damage here. Just being a huge shield. End up dying because I was silly. Too much CC on their part. But we get Aurelia, which is alright. TF ports in and then just runs. TF should get munched. And there's Severe's burst. Vlad comes in. Oh, Vlad could have gone in there and it's easy. But TF literally just ported in, did absolutely nothing, and then ran. That's that team fight. They were too low to push, so it's just back to farming now. nice big minion wave down bottom for me to farm. Get my health up. Because the one thing about Sion that's just ridiculous is that he gets health for every minion, every kill that he gets with his cleaver on. And you should just be cleavering all the time. Look, so much gold, especially with TF's passive. Critting so much. My item build normally, if I hadn't been going like supporting at the beginning, would have been rush a Phantom Dancer, get a Bloodthirster, then Infinity's Edge, and then another Phantom Dancer probably, then Guardian's Angel or something like that. It's like, don't care about Ari, let's just go and farm. TF gets caught out of position yet again. So me and Trind are just trying to sit at the front and be just meat shields for the whole of the other team. Like, this stage is a bit of a standoff. Like, they've got a better tank than we have. He's got better CC and initiating. TF wastes his ultimate. Gold card. Trind wastes his Ghost Blade because he's trying to he's mashing taunt. That's another item I could build on him. His Ghost Blade. Don't know if it would be as effective on Sion. I don't know. Maybe. Armor pen's always nice, and the movement speed would be pretty good. I'm trying to bait them into the bush, so like MF just pokes her head out, puts down Make It Rain. Just do that. Just to do that. Just to kind of see what's going on. Which is all good. They push back in. And TF ports home for no apparent reason. But that's what TF does. Ports home. He's got his teleport, so he can come back in if he needs a fight. So now we're 4v5. We can't do anything. Just have to waste my stun on Rammus. Not really a waste, but it just doesn't initiate or get us anything. TF is back. I just steal Trind's jungle for no apparent reason, being a bit of an idiot. And the TF gets absolutely nuked. But we end up winning this fight quite happily, because I'm just in the middle of it doing so much damage. Pick up Ari, Blood goes down, Trind comes in over the wall, they focus TF, a misfortune, and then me and Trind just go to work. It's the two people you do not want together, Sion and Trind. Sion's ultimate combined with Trind is just horrific. I think I'm taking way too much turret damage there. So we just push down middle. We get 2 turrets, I think, because I know that Ari's going to be getting Ari's back now. So if she rushed, she would have probably got here. So I know that I'm low, too low that if she does get back. There. I stop porting back just to make sure that Trind can get away quite happily, which she does. So then let's just go. I think actually I've got lifesteal, so let's go to the jungle and get some life back, as you do, which is always good. Lifesteal. of the things that I've noticed as that I do is I do a lot of clicking. I don't know if it's a good thing. Doing a lot of small clicks, just moving about, getting into the habit of doing loads of small clicks, just trying to dodge. So you get into the habit of not moving in a straight line. Considering this game is so based on skill shots, well, a lot of the characters are based on skill shots, and a lot of the high damage characters require skill shots. It's one of the things about RA issues. Well, not totally skill shot, but very skill shot related. And at this stage, I'm a bit worried that I'm going to get jumped on. Ari taunts me and then comes in, and I realise, actually, we can take them. I die in a big ball of fire, we get Rammus, and then Trind goes to work. Sorry about me deciding to pick up a Bloodthirster. TF gets that one, and then Trind gets Aurelia. We get the ace, I think it was. And then we just push down middle. Getting a middle inhibitor is so good. Just puts so much pressure up the middle of their lanes. It's just, you can't ignore it. I don't normally play like AD melees. I'm much more of a AP mid-kit person, and Vlad just leaves MF to die, which I would have done, and TF ports in thinking you get the easy kill and fails. I wouldn't say that I'm a great player, but I think that given the right situation, if I'm playing with people that I know what they're going to do, and I'm talking to them, it makes it a lot easier and a lot better for me to react and engage with them. I don't know. And on that, like if you want to play with me and my games and see how you get on with me, I'd love to have some games with you guys. Just well, what do you call it? Friend me, request to see me online. I think that's what it is, as they call it in LoL. Do that thing. My name's Chuckles in game, or just leave a comment saying I'd like to play with you. My summon name is this. We do have a team that Damp Dream and I are in. We haven't played many ranked games. We played a lot of 3v3 games. That's quite a good thing. We've got a reasonable ranking in that, and we quite enjoy it because it's a lot more coordinating in 3v3. Like, you have to all be there to win fights. It's all about working together. And this is a 3-man Baron. We could have done Baron a lot earlier, but we know that they don't. I don't think they've got it warded, but they suspect that we're doing it because they can see top lane's quite pushed, and here they come. I end up going not taunting Rammus, stunning Rammus so he doesn't taunt Trind or TF. I move my way quickly onto Aurelia, or Aria first, and then moved on to Aurelia. And here you can see they're all getting pushed back. Tarek's about to die. Trind gets severe, and Aurelia is just takes a flash, and then Trind just dies him at the turret, and that is GG. That was quite an easy game. Just had a strong laning phase from Misfortune. It shows you that Misfortune can be played AP. Well, thank you for watching this. I hope to see you in game. Subscribe, like, comment this video, and I'll see you. Peace.